fairy godmother said you have to be back by midnight.
I won't. Wish me luck.
Why have you left the dance, son?
I am tired.
Tired? At your age? Come off it.
Dear, please. He's overwhelmed.
No, mother, but I am discouraged.
Discouraged? With all these beauties here? Any of these ladies would make an excellent bride for you.
But I do not see them as brides, father. They are contenders for a prize. They don't care anything for me or who I am under this crown. They simply want to win best in the show. I'm going to retire.
I give up.
Some things you can't rush, dear. Our son will come around in time. Look, dear, look!
My heavens! Who is she? She's stunning.
A him?
Stunningly similar to your own beauty, my dear.
She is very breathtaking. She certainly has attracted our son's attention.
Who on earth is she?
I never saw her before.
The prince has a foolish look on his face. He never looked at me that way while we were dancing. No, he did not.
Thank you most kindly for the dance.
You are most welcome, Your Highness.
I have a strange feeling we've met before. Your voice sounds familiar. Is that even possible?
Everything is possible tonight.
I feel like everything is different. Everything has changed since I saw you just now. I've never felt this way before.
Neither have I.
Where has the prince gone?
He disappeared with his new dance partner.
I thought he was tired.
Well, he certainly made a recovery.
Do you think...
I am quite certain.
Well, splendid. This calls for a celebration. May I have this dance, my dear?
I thought you'd never ask.
I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies, in the arms of my love.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you think it's possible to meet someone and know in an instant that she's the one?
It's very possible.
I feel so strange. Like I'm not myself, or maybe with you, I really am myself. Not the self that people want me to be, but the self that I. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Actually, you're making perfect sense to me. That's what's so scary.
Scary and confusing and wonderful, all at the same time.
Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
I've always dreamed that it would happen like this, and now it has. I hope this night will never end.
I hope so too. What was that?
It's only the clock. It must be midnight already.
Midnight?
Yes, it's crazy, isn't it? It seems like time hardly exists when I'm with you.
I'm sorry, my prince, but I must go at once.
What? No, don't leave. Please, come back. I don't even know your name.
Well, I must say, I'm very glad to be home again where I can rest my feet. Good heavens, Cinderella! Have you been sitting there all night long? Why haven't you gone to bed?
I wasn't sleepy.
Not sleepy? Why not? Do you realize it's almost dawn? How do you expect to get your chores done without any sleep?
I'm not tired.
What on earth have you been doing there all night?
I was dreaming, I guess,
Dreaming? Of what?
of the ball.
Of the ball. Ha! Well, dreams are the closest you'll ever get to the ball now.
What was it like?
Grander than anything you could imagine. Isn't that right, girls?
Well, yes, but I had hardly begun to dance with the prince when he changed partners.
The same thing happened to me.
What was he like?
Dashing, romantic.
Yes, that's how I saw him.
Saw him?
At the ball. In my imagination, of course.
You couldn't possibly imagine it.
But I can. I can imagine the whole thing. How it feels to be wearing the most beautiful dress you ever worn in your life. To feel like a princess. And to be on your way to the ball at last. I can imagine. I imagine.
Stop this rambling and get to work. You have no idea what you're talking about. And don't make any noise. My dears and I need rest. We have to plan something to catch this prince.
Quick, this way. Watch it, Boots is coming around the corner.
Boo! Ha 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 ha! Meow! Meow! Meow!
Look, the cat's caught in a trap. She's right. Boots can't move. He's even got his tail stuck. Now we can go raid the kitchen and nobody will stop us. Yippee! Wait, we can't leave him. Says who, Gus? Yeah, do you have any idea what he put us through? But that trap is full of poison. If we leave him, he'll die. What do we care? He ate my cousin for snack last month. I know he's mean, but none of us would want to die in a trap like that. I know, I was there. We're better than that. I think Gus is right. After all, are we men or are we mice?
We're mice!
Then let's act like it and help that poor cat out of a trap. Hooray!
I never thought I'd say this to a mouse, but thank you.
So you're not gonna try and eat us anymore?
No, I think I'm going to try a change of diet. I've been reading up on the vegan thing, and I'm interested in trying this recipe for gluten-free pumpkin pancakes. I have to watch my cholesterol.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. We know where you can get a pumpkin.
Really? Then it's a deal. No more mouse mofongo for me.
This was all I found. There was no other trace of her.
Maybe it's best that you didn't find her.
Why would you say that, Father?
Well, such a lady seems to be lacking one of the principal qualities of a future queen, namely that she should not disappear into thin air.
We don't know why she left in such a hurry, so let's not rush to judgment.
Perhaps she was bewitched.
She has certainly bewitched me. I must find her.
Son, be reasonable. We haven't anything more to go on than this one discarded slipper, and there are tens of thousands of women in my kingdom at least. It is futile.
You may only be chasing after a dream, son.
Nevertheless, I will search from one end of the kingdom to the other, if I have to, in order to find my bride.
Do you think the prince is still looking for a bride?
He must be. Don't you remember? He was all alone by the end of the ball the other night.
But what about that girl that he was dancing with? I could have sworn that he would have chosen her.
Who knows? Maybe the mystery girl didn't care for the prince. Stupid little thing she was.
Of course she cared for the prince.
How on earth would you know, Cinderella?
Well, who wouldn't want to be with the prince?
Exactly. That girl must have been crazy to disappear like she did.
If the prince hadn't been so distracted by that horrid girl, I'm sure I could have won his heart.
Not with that dumpy dress you were wearing.
Well, at least I knew how to dance without tripping over my own feet.
You were boring the prince to tears.
You scared him off the moment you opened your fat mouth.
Daughters, please. We don't have time to fight about what you did wrong. The prince is on his way right now.
What?
Really?
Oh my!
Yes, I just saw his coach go by through the town. Apparently, that little hussy he was dancing with last night ran off and dropped the slipper. He says that he'll marry whoever the slipper fits. This is the chance we've been waiting for.
I bet my foot will fit. I have such a dainty, feminine foot.
Your foot is flat as a pancake. My foot is much more delicate.
Your foot looks like a pudgy side of ham. You're lucky if you can fit it inside a boot, let alone a slipper.
Stop arguing and go get yourselves ready. Anastasia, go and wrap some ribbon around your feet and see if you can get your toes to tuck in some. Drizella, go and run the rolling pin over your foot and see if you can get your arches to pick up a little bit. Hurry, girls. The prince is making his way down the street right now. Cinderella, where do you think you're going?
Well, I must make myself presentable if the prince is on his way.
And why should you present yourself to him at all? You weren't at the ball. It's pointless for you to meet him.
But
you would only be a distraction, and I can't afford to have the prince distracted again.
But it might be the only time I get to see him again. The prince. It might be the only time I get to see the prince.
So what? This isn't the time for you to be fawning over celebrities. I'm trying to get my daughter set up for life with the royal family. Stop being so selfish.
You're the ones who are selfish. The only joy I have in my life is the thought of meeting the prince. But you're too insecure to even give me a glimpse of that happiness.
You dare talk back to me? After everything that I've given you? After I took you in when your worthless father died? After I gave you a roof to sleep under and a place at our dinner table?
Those used to be my table and my roof when my father was alive before you and your spoiled daughters came. I deserve to greet guests that come to my home that I take care of.
You ungrateful, insolent child! Don't think for a minute that I'll let you ruin this opportunity for my daughters and I. If you want to have food for yourself in the morning, don't you dare show your face outside this house. Girls, what's taking so long? The prince will be here any minute now.
Did you see all that? I've never seen that old lady get so upset.
Never mind that. We need to help Cinderella before she misses her chance to talk to the prince.
Look, up on the table, the keys.
Keys? Oh boy!
No, the keys. We can unlock the door for Cinderella. Hurry up before they come back.
And don't forget to be on your best behavior, girls. This is the royal family at our house.
Yes, Mother.
Uh-oh, scatter!
Make way for the prince. His Highness seeks the owner of this glass slipper. Whose house have we arrived at?
Mine, my lord. And I do believe that one of these fair young ladies is the girl you're looking for.
I'm not so sure. They don't seem like the angel I was dancing with.
My lord, you've said that about all the women you've met today.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Well, proceed then. Who can fit themselves into this glass slipper?
I believe I can, Your Highness.
Oh, what a perfect fit.
Your Highness, the slipper isn't staying on. The girl's foot is just too small.
That's nonsense. Here, she just needs to tilt her foot up a bit.
The lady who had the slipper was dancing with me all night, not bouncing a slipper on her foot. Who else is there?
My daughter, Anastasia.
I'm not sure the slipper is big enough.
She just needs a little push. Here.
Ow!
Enough! One more push and that slipper will shatter. I'm afraid we've hit another dead end.
Oh, but my prince, don't be so hasty. We can work something out.
Ah! A mouse! Right there under the table!
What?
Oh my. Please excuse us. Our cat will take care of him at once.
Boots, come here!
Boots, would you please dispose of that disgusting mouse under the table?
Let us move on to the next household.
Oh, surely your highness isn't leaving so soon.
I see no reason why I should stay, unless you have another daughter here.
Well, no. Certainly not. But my first daughter, Drizella, was close. Try the slipper on her again.
I'm quite sure that would be no good. Well, I'm afraid I must bid you all farewell.
Announcing the departure of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince. Announcing the arrival of the mysterious young lady from her closet.
Oh, look, Your Highness. There is still one last lady.
There is.
Oh, please, your highness. This is just a cleaning maid. She was never invited to the ball. You needn't waste your time with her.
But just looking at her, the way she moves, her grace, I feel something beautiful and familiar all at once.
Thank you most kindly, my lord.
My lord, what about my daughters? Can't they try the slipper again?
They've had their chance. Philippe, place the slipper on that girl's foot.
My prince! The slipper! It's broken!
Oh, what a shame! May I suggest you consider one of my lovely daughters instead?
This is impossible. How will I ever find my one true love now?
Oh, dear prince, please don't despair.
Oh, all is lost.
Not at all, your highness. Look, I have the other slipper.
What? Then it's you. You're the girl from the ball that stole my heart.
And you're the dashing hero who stopped for a drink of water. I thought you were a dream.
I feel I must be dreaming now.
Cinderella?
The cleaning girl? This isn't fair. We are your loyal subjects. This girl is merely a servant. She's hardly a match for the prince.
Love sees no class, madam. In my eyes, this girl is the kindest and most gentle soul in the world, and I would be honored to have her as my bride, if she agrees.
1,000 times yes! A dream could never give me more joy than your handsome face.
I am shocked. There is absolutely no justice in this world.
I'm sorry you're disappointed, stepmother. The house is yours to keep, and you and my stepsisters will be welcome to the palace whenever you wish.
Yes, there's no reason to hold old grudges. No one should be unhappy when two people find true love.
Thank you. That is very kind of you. Come on, dears. I think it's best we leave these two alone for a while.
Come, this is a moment of celebration. Call forth my dancers. And then I will introduce you to the king and queen and show you your new life in the palace.
You are my palace, sir. Take me wherever you wish.
And so the prince and Cinderella were married and enjoyed many long years of happiness with each other. And Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters became refined ladies of the court. And when people asked how such a happy marriage came to pass, those who knew them said it was all thanks to Cinderella's kindness and the determination of the prince.
How to